All right. Welcome to the LKS stream. How's Hold on, I might have an echo. Okay. How's it going, guys? Um, just gonna be doing a sunset power bomb today. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How does everything look and sound? I've been pretty good. Um, did some editing this morning. Also was live on Twitch earlier, playing Dark Souls with some friends. How's it going? Welcome to the live stream, guys. I'm your host, Loser Kings 007 here. I want to be filming a sunset powerbomb off the ladder. I was just watching the Edge versus Eddie Guerrero and his qualification from SmackDown, and kind of inspired me to do that move. Um, Thanks for joining the stream. Super Mario plush, appreciate it. Blackout EX81, appreciate you watching my videos. How's everyone else doing today? Did anyone watch NXT from last night? NXT in your house? Yeah, I just watched NXT in your house last night. Um I guess I'll try not to spoil anything for people who haven't seen it, because I know how that is. I always watch wrestling the day after, usually because I'm working. But I ended up staying up till 3 in the morning to watch it last night. I enjoyed the show. It was pretty good. I think the standouts for me were the main event. I really enjoyed Gargano and Keith Lee. Kind of hope that they have a rematch somewhere down the line. Thank you. Appreciate the kind comments. I did have a question. Welcome to the stream. I am available next Sunday, so I don't know if you guys I know I'll be watching Backlash. It'll be the first time in a long time I'm watching a WWE pay-per-view live as it happens, because I'm usually working. I don't know if you guys want me to live stream during that, just so we can all talk wrestling and talk about the show as it's going on. Just a thought, because I know a couple of people do that. So maybe we could have our community come in and just all talk about wrestling during Backlash. I won't stream the service though, but just talk about it as it's happening, and you guys could all be watching it at the same time. Yeah, so that's an Elite Edge. Stamps. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for coming and watching since 2011. So I do want to talk to you guys about my more consistent live streaming schedule. Um, so I have it written down. I know whoever, if you guys follow me on my Instagram, I've already posted the schedule that um when I'm gonna be live streaming. And so far what I'm thinking, because my schedule varies every week. At least this week I could get it to I could definitely work with this schedule. Um so what I want to do today, right now it's 8 o'clock Pacific time. So I don't know what your guys' time zones are, but maybe I should look at the camera. I'm just looking at my monitor usually. Um Whatever time zone it is right now, I'm gonna be streaming around this time tomorrow. So 8 o'clock. So I'm thinking 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Today, Monday, tomorrow, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock as well. So each of those sessions, I want to at least film one animation. Welcome to the live stream, ARW. Um, and then on Wednesday, I'm thinking about doing an all day stream. From what I'm planning is a 3 p.m. So let's say whatever time it is for you guys right now, just rewind it back 5 hours. So 3 p.m. Pacific time, I'm gonna start live streaming on Wednesday, and I want to do that all day. So I'm thinking like at least 6 hours, 3 to 9. During that time, I'll be going through some of my old videos. I want to animate as much as I can, and I did get a bunch of figures um, that I want to open on live stream. I could show you guys a couple of them in a bit. And then on Thursday, I want to do a 7 to 9 stream, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Um, and then on Sunday, I haven't gotten confirmation yet, but I'm going to be checking in with a couple of animators and seeing what we can do. And Sunday, I want to be the first episode of the Wrestling Animators Podcast. The WAP is what we might be calling it. And it'll be basically an interview with another animator. Um, and it just really depends on who's available on that Sunday. So Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific time is when we'll do the live stream with the animators. Thank you for coming in to the live stream. Um, uh, Dream versus Cole was pretty cool. There was definitely a lot of scenes that I liked in it. XWE owner, welcome to the live stream. First WWE figure. So actually, I bought 4 figures the first time, and it was a Sabu, Hulk Hogan, and Big Show, and Randy Orton. So those were the first figures I've ever had, and they came with one table and one chair, so it was pretty cool. Yeah, this week is gonna be pretty lit. It's Animators Week, brought to you by LKS. Um, yeah, I appreciate you watching the channel for 7 years, Nick. Have I seen KWW005 animations? I believe I have. Favorite animation I've made? I feel like I could always lean towards the ECW match, but I feel like I also have a personal favorite for my Daniel Bryan Dolph Ziggler match. So yeah, so that's gonna be the live stream schedule. I'll post it down maybe as a pin in the comments right now, so everyone could just kind of have it memorized. Can I post comments? Yes, I can. Just let me do that really quick. Um, and then as well on that Sunday, I'll probably live stream during Backlash and just have reactions and comments throughout the show. It'll be a lot of me not saying anything and just watching it, but it might be cool to just chat with you guys throughout the show. Favorite match from WrestleMania, recent WrestleMania. Um, Probably Daniel Bryan versus Kofi. I really love that match. I'm gonna be filming a Sunset Power Bomb in a bit. How many chairs do I have? I have a lot. I don't know how many I have. 20 maybe? Maybe. What have I been doing during my I mean pretty much just gaming and working. But I really want to put as much as into gaming that I'm doing right now into my animations. I'm really doing a balancing act right now. I know a lot of you guys are just the audience of my animation channel, which is my primary channel. It's what I love to do. But I also do play games on my secondary channel. So I'm just doing a balancing act where I'm trying to get a video to upload on one channel and then work on the other channel, and I'm doing that for both. So like for today, I wake up and I edit, and just depending on what I have worked on the day before, I'm either editing an animation or a new video or a new gaming video, and then in the afternoon I'm streaming on gaming. And as soon as I get off, which was just right now, I was on my Twitch playing games. I'm on here now. I'm going to animate, and then right after this, I'm going to go back to Twitch and stream more on games. And then tomorrow morning, kind of rinse and repeat and edit whatever I filmed this night before. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do for this week. And I guess for the rest of the weeks. Any new elites? Yes, I bought a bunch of new figures. I will be showing them on my. I'll show you guys in a bit. But I will be opening all the unboxing all my figures on Wednesday. I'm doing an all-day stream on Wednesday, 3 to 9 Pacific time. And I do want to buy the Fiend. definitely. So I'm gonna have to order that at some point. I'm not sure who will beat Finn Balor yet. Can you play WWE with me? I don't have any WWE games because they haven't been pretty good lately. Maybe the next one. I would like to get the whatever that new. It's kind of like the All Stars game. Well, I'm making a new stop motion tutorial. I really do want to make more stop motion tutorials. Do want to make a 2020 version of it, um, and I also want to make individual stop motion tutorials. And this is something that I brought up a long time ago, but I really want to try and push forward. Maybe I could start making a couple of these while I'm on live stream. Um, is basically, like showing you guys how to do string position on moonsaults, for just strike attacks and working with objects. Like, those could all be individual tutorial videos that I really want to, basically specifically for like the wrestling stop motion community. Happy early birthday to you. What games do I play? I'm playing Dark Souls 3 right now. So my live stream schedule is I'm playing Dark Souls 3 in the morning and I'm playing Dying Light at night. So I'm gonna post this week's live stream schedule. I'm gonna type it that way everyone could probably write it down or get your bell notification on my channel, and then I'll continue on with the stream. Just let me type this. Probably should have had this copy and pasted, but I didn't prepare for it. So hopefully, whatever schedule that I have going on this week, as long as I could keep to it, hopefully we can continue to have this schedule for weeks to come, and pretty much kick off our animator week and basically our summer of LKS. So that should be a lot of fun. Okay, I have all this posted now. So I did post in the comments my schedule for this week's live stream. There you go. Just so everyone knows about it. So I'm gonna kind of see what you guys have been saying. String theory video. I'm not sure what people are talking about on the string theory video. I heard that in my comments last time. Maybe you guys need to refresh me on that one. Will I make a stop motion with the Fiend? I will. Definitely whenever I get one. And I'm good. Hmm. Do I want to get the Viscera figure? I'm not entirely sure. I do like the figure. I think it does look nice. I feel like I'm more into the hardcore title that it comes with. Only because I don't have a hardcore title. Really appreciate it, ICW. Yeah, and I mean, if you guys could leave a like in the stream, it really helps. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Um, I know notifications doesn't get pushed out to everybody, so if you guys could like the video and like the stream, if you guys your time here. I'd really appreciate it. My Twitch is the same as my YouTube. Yeah. I'm not sure who I think the hacker is on SmackDown. Am I still gonna make a pay-per-view or a match like the ECW one? I'm definitely gonna make a pay-per-view. That's the plan. What I'm waiting for are figures that are coming in August. So until then, I'm gonna be making single animations. Most likely for the rest of the summer, and then by the time fall comes in, I'm gonna start working on my pay-per-view show. So let me show you guys some of the figures that I have. Have I ever played Terraria? I haven't actually. All right, let me show you. Let me show you guys. So I have a bunch of figures that I'm gonna drop. I got it during the Memorial Day sale from Ringside Collectibles. Um, Especially after doing these live streams, I got really excited and having more figures to animate with. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Steve-O. Mhm. Yeah, of course. So let's take a look at them. I'm gonna be doing an unboxing on Wednesday. Um, so here's the first one. I could probably make this bigger. Maybe it's too big. So I have a Kane. This is an SH Fig Arts figure. It is smaller than the other one, so these are probably going to be mostly for posing or display. I got two of them. They're definitely not the same height to be working with the Mattel figures. To give you a side-by-side comparison, we have a Kurt Angle figure, and this is the size for Kane versus Kurt Angle. Hmm. And then I also got a couple of Shinsuke Nakamura's. So this is a Survivor Series Elite Collection Shinsuke. What's up? Welcome to the live stream. Elite Series 63 Shinsuke. AJ Styles Elite 74. Kalisto. Another AJ Styles Elite 61. And I got Ultimate Shawn Michaels. It's my first Ultimate figure, so that'll be interesting to work with. It doesn't look too different. It's mostly the chest piece that I see looks different, but we'll see. I'm pretty excited. I really do want to incorporate the hand movements on a lot of these figures because a lot of the figures that I have didn't have that. It's all the recent figures because I haven't really been collecting that much the last 2-3 years. So those will all be opened on Wednesday because I'm probably not making any unboxed videos. So yeah. So I am using Dragon Frame to be filming this animation right now. I'm probably gonna get started. Usually during these live streams, I'll try to respond to you guys as much as possible. I do have my second monitor up closer to me, so I should be able to see the questions a little bit better. But yeah, we'll pretty much just get right into it. You guys could talk amongst yourselves, ask me questions. I'll ask you guys questions, and we'll see how this animation looks. All right, let me. I'm gonna start moving the webcam over, and we'll get started. All right, you guys all able to hear me? I'm a little bit at a distance from my mic right now. When am I gonna upload the last animation I did live? Uh, I have them all on the schedule, so basically every Tuesdays and Saturdays my animations will go up. So if I filmed ahead of time, it might go on a little bit later then. All right, sounds good. So I believe tomorrow HD number 133 will go live. So if I had just filmed 135, it might not go on for about a week from Saturday. In 2 minutes to animate Hardee's, did I cut my hair? Yes, I did have my hair cut for a while. I started growing my hair back out last year, and I want to say that video was from 2 years ago. Yes, I've been to a lot of WWE events. I've been to WrestleMania 25, 26, 28, plenty of Raws and SmackDowns, live events, NXT. Yeah, I've been to a lot of shows. Just getting my lighting set up. See ya. Thanks for joining the stream. And there goes Eddie. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get these guys set up yet. I don't know if I'm gonna just have him jump over or if he's gonna climb up and hit him. top of the ladder. I remember, I think this ring was only $100 when it came out a couple of years ago. And you could buy whatever new real scale rings that have come out, because this one came out many years ago. It's not really available anymore. So let's do a test frame. No, it looks good. So we'll pretty much go from there. Yeah, the Wicked Cool Toys should be a good one too. I never got that one though. There is a WE or AEW one that's coming out too. See ya, thanks for joining. Favorite legend? I mean, probably Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels has always been one of my favorites. Did I need see the new Superstore Elite? No, I haven't seen that one yet. I'm probably not gonna go with any strikes for this one. I'm just gonna have Eddie jump over him. How many of you have seen Eddie Guerrero versus Edge no disqualification match from SmackDown? If you haven't, I do suggest watching it on the network. It's definitely one of my favorites. EUW Network, welcome to the live stream. I'm filming a sunset powerbomb off the top of the ladder. I don't remember a Brock versus Kofi Kingston match. Oh, they're falling. Trying to get Eddie's arm around Edge right now. Dang. Sounds about right. Sounds like the didn't he just do that with Ricochet too? And it was a short squash match. That's disappointing. Starting to move Eddie Guerrero's feet up the ladder. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I want as many of you guys to animate whenever possible. I think it's good for the community. I should make a tutorial on climbing things. Yeah, for sure. That could definitely be a tutorial, at least like working with objects. Codfish 101. Welcome to the live stream. So I wanted to ask you guys, does any of you have Discord? I mentioned earlier, about I've mentioned in the last stream about using Discord, for our community. Basically it's using the Discord app. We can create chat rooms and have everyone promote your own products, your own content, ask for tips and tricks, have a thread of just talking about wrestling, talking about stop motion, asking for animation ideas. Basically, I'm making an animator's Discord for that. I'm going to be posting it in the chat right now for anyone who wants to join. There should be the link to the Discord. Feel free to join. I'll always be available on there if anyone ever needs help or wants me to look at their animations. And pretty much, I want it to be a group thing. So for everyone to pretty much go in and share each other's work and watch each other's videos. I would reanimate some of my old stuff. Yeah, definitely. What app do I use for my videos? I am using Dragon Frame to film right now, but then I use Sony Vegas to edit later on. And how are the camera angles right now? Is everything good with seeing the Dragon Frame and the side view webcam? I don't know if we should go up one more time. Yeah, maybe. Give it go up one more time. Maybe on one of these live streams I'll put the camera further back. Maybe on Wednesday I'll put it further back so you could actually see me while I'm animating as well, instead of just my hands. The program for filming is Dragon Frame 4. And Nick, I mean, yeah, you could definitely help out with the server. I've been on Discord since 2014 as well. But usually my servers have been for a small group of friends. You could also, I believe you could add nicknames to yourself on Discord in case you want to be known by NGPW. I could possibly do one with Alberto Del Rio in a future video. Favorite figure? I mean, I do still like my Tyson Kid figure. At least to animate with. It's June. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining the live stream. Top 5 best animators in the community. Um, I'm not sure. I still have to catch up on all the new animators. When I started animating, it was all MBG, Jed's World, the Hardy Boys, WWE, Steve-O, and JWS. That's the era I grew up in. Dragon Frame is I'm pretty sure you could it's probably dragonframe.com. From what I remember, but if you Google Dragon Frame 4, you should be able to find the link. Big Guerrero's trying to fall, and they're just trying to fall. Yeah, it's Dragon Frame 4. Favorite wrestler in general? Probably Johnny Gargano, Shawn Michaels, and Daniel Bryan. Those are my top 3. Definitely interchangeable between all 3 of those. I'm probably gonna change camera angles here since I'm hitting the top of the frame right now. How do you grow your fan base? It's pretty much just it just takes time. I know with me, I didn't hit 100 subscribers until about 6 months. And then after my first year, I hit I almost hit 2,000, I think. Um, but just you just pretty much just keep at it. You always pretty much just stay real to what you're making. Have a vision, um, but just don't expect to grow overnight. I'm not sure if I'll do talk segments like the Firefly Funhouse, at least not yet. No videos. Where was Eddie's feed? A ring like this was $100 when I originally got it. I'm not sure how much they go for now. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, really do. Will I make a joint stop motion pay-per-view? That was an idea I had a long time ago, but it's too hard to accomplish. Not everyone has the same schedule. I was trying to do a joint pay-per-view maybe like 6 or 7 years ago. I'm pretty sure it's been more than 10 minutes. At least I think it has. Definitely, and I can't wait till my AEW figures come in. Will I do Ring of Honor? I mean, I definitely could have a Ring of Honor vibe. Um, I haven't pre-ordered Cody Rhodes or Chris Jericho yet, but I did pre-order the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. Definitely Young Bucks. Least favorite video I've made. I'm not sure what my least favorite video I made. I mean, I feel like all my videos had a purpose, and I enjoy them for one reason or the other. I mean, I do feel that my triple threat from Extreme Chaos Part 1 probably could have been better, which is why I do want to do a rematch with those three in the future. I ordered all the New Japan Pro Wrestling figures so far. Well, at least Series 1. Series 2, I'm definitely going to get two, but they're on pre-order for April 2020. Favorite wrestlers: Daniel Bryan, Shawn Michaels, and Johnny Gargano. What figure do I really want but don't have? I do want the Eddie Guerrero, similar to the one I used in Extreme Chaos Part 4, but the Mattel version. I forgot which figure that is, but I just never got around to getting it. Because I believe that's his Halloween Havoc attire from 1997. Predictions for AEW Series 3. I'm not sure who to predict, but there's definitely a lot of wrestlers I want to have figures of. Yeah, it takes me a couple hours to make animation. I'm barely about to put the string on Eddie Guerrero. Um, so I keep it on his neck and behind him. Um, so I don't know if you could actually see it. Oh, you guys can see the string. So those are the string positions that I put him in. So that's going to allow me to make him jump over and just rotate. So if you could see my hand too, I'm basically just doing a rotation that way. But every frame, I'm still moving part of his joints. So he'll be able to jump over, and then I'm going to move the string once once I need to. Yeah, it also takes me a couple of months to make a match. Well, I only have one Ultimate WWE figure, so it's my first one. I haven't opened it yet. Yeah, it took me about 10 hours to make 38 seconds for Best in the World 6. Okay, so hopefully Edge doesn't fall over. And so far this animation is only 39 pictures. Least favorite wrestlers. I mean, usually a lot of the, I guess, bigger wrestlers that I didn't really enjoy a lot of their matches. Maybe like Big Show is not one of my favorites. Um, The Miz, I would say The Miz a couple of years ago, but I have enjoyed a lot of his more recent matches in a sense of I like to boo him type of matter, but not that I really dislike him. Ryback, I don't like Ryback. Okay, so that picture looks bad. So whenever I don't like the image, I have to redo them. I really like Adam Cole. I used to watch him in Independence and PWG every month. And for being such a young guy, I feel like he was doing a lot pretty well. I'm not sure how this image is coming out. How long did it take me to animate where Tyson Kid um jumped off the ladder and broke the ring? Oh, I mean I don't remember how long it took me. That was a while ago. How many frames in animation on average? It really depends on the move because you know you have to include build up, then the actual string maneuver, and then the reaction. So it's just a combination of all that. I mean, I could say 100 frames, but it's really more or less depending on what you're making. Force figure to do stop motions. I mean, this is one of the canes that I have. One leg is bigger than the other, so I don't animate with it. So I mean, that's kind of why for that figure. But I know it's just that figure. Hi, welcome to the live stream. That's the best finisher. Hmm. Not sure. There's a lot of good ones. I usually do the ring bounce because in real life, when they land on the mat, there is a bit of a bounce to what they're landing on, and since you can't do that with the figure animations, the ring bounce is kind of what compensates for that, which is why I do it in animation. So it's more of an illusion rather than they actually move in real life. Have you ever tried to make your own figure? I haven't. If I thought about making episodes, um, well, I have. I made an episode one. I just it just takes so long to make animations that it wasn't really realistic to keep making episodes, so it's kind of just more of a going for only pay-per-view shows is probably better. At least for animation. Raw or SmackDown. I don't really watch either. I watch highlights and then I watch only the pay-per-views due to time. But I do try and watch NXT. I do have an Alberto Del Rio. LCH, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for watching since 2010. Yeah, CM Punk's one of my favorites. I really appreciate that. This could usually, like a single animation on average will take me about 2 hours. Favorite Daniel Bryan figure? I like his attire from WrestleMania 30. That's definitely one of my favorites. So see, as I did the rotation, I also moved the string from his head to now his ankle, so I could keep the rotation going. A match for me takes a couple of months. So my ACW match took me 6 weeks. Battle Royal, same thing, but that was working 11 hours a day every day. Well, 5 days a week. I still have my Elimination Chamber, full scale ring. At 619, it's not super difficult. It's just getting on the balance on the ropes. I definitely do need to make an updated tutorial video. How many rings do I have, like full scale rings? I have 3. I think it's my the WrestleMania 2 ring, this ring, and the NXT full scale ring. The hardest move to do, usually any move that involves 3 figures in the air at once is going to be pretty difficult. I do have an Instagram. It's at loserkings007. I have the links in the description of this video and all my videos if you like to follow. Yeah, I could definitely check out your YouTube channel. Just I think the easiest way you can do it is probably by joining the Discord down below and possibly posting your videos there or finding a source to DM me. But I'll definitely check out anyone's video who wants me to see their animations. Really appreciate it. Yeah, my figures can fall a lot. I just try and be as careful as I possibly can, but if I can't avoid it, then it just happens. See, it's another, I moved the string again, just to kind of show you. Now I have it at the wrist and his ankle. So it's just a continuous rotation of putting the string in different spots. The Discord link is in the description below or in the comment section down below. I did post a post to the Discord link. Yeah, I use fishing line for my animations. Yeah, I think it's difficult to film when tables or ladders break, especially ladders because of the way you can't really hide much from them. At least with tables, you can put tape underneath the table, and it'll help with the breaking motion. Do I erase the string in my animation? Very rarely do I do that. I usually just use a white background, but if I really need to, I will if I feel like it's too noticeable. But just to show you string move positions, on this one, I literally just have it on Eddie Guerrero's left hand and his right ankle. Those are the only two positions the string is at, and I could keep them pretty much rotating from right here until I have to move the string. Favorite Velveteen Dream figure? I do like the one with the purple pants. Hardest animation to do has to do uh, with three figures. Also, a really hard one was Shawn Michaels super kicking Shelton Benjamin after he did a springboard and caught him in midair. I want to say it's in stop motion test 8 or 9. That one was also super hard. And I do hold the string with my ear. So when I have the figure out right here, I put the figure in my ear, and from there, I have two hands free to move the joints. So, yep, that's why I have the figures wrapped in a circle. So as you can see, I'm only holding it like that, so it will go around my ear, and then I can move the joints while still keeping the pressure on the string. I've been collecting figures since 2008. I did watch NXT Takeover. I really enjoyed it. Do you want to move Edge a little? So I do put the string in my ear. Now I could also move Ed a bit. I tie the fishing line into a strong line. I don't know what strong line means, but I mean I tie it into a circle. Oh, you're good. Yeah, I tie it into a circle because here, just as an example, if you didn't tie it into a circle, and let's say I was holding it like this, the figure will start to slip, and do that while you're filming. And because I have it into a circle, there's no tensions to slip from. It's literally just holding the weight. Glad to help. I use a Dragon Frame 4 to animate with. Yeah, I really enjoyed the ECW match as well. Yeah, I mean, you don't really need any crazy equipment to do stop motion. You could just do it from your phone. It's really whatever works for you. I mean, my original videos were on a camcorder, so I didn't even have a digital camera when I first started. And those stop motions aren't even on YouTube. So now I'm taking the string off Eddie Guerrero, and I'm going to tie him and Edge together for the final drop. Okay, so stop motion and test 11. Thank you. So far I've only taken about 50 pictures, and it's been at least 1 hour of filming from my calculations. I'm using a different camera now than from before. I'm using a DSLR, Nikon. I think it's the D5600. Is it hard to film a curb stomp? Yeah, it's a little difficult to get the figure to move down, um, while you're also having the other figure on top of him, just holding on to him by the leg. And I don't know if you guys well, hold on. Who is gonna win this match? Well, I'm filming a single animation right now. I'm not sure. I don't use TikTok. So I could show you my string. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see on this camera. Maybe not this camera. But on this one, I have the string tied together. It probably won't focus, but that's the knot that I have on the figure. So when I hold the string, it's all just one big circle. And thanks everyone for joining the stream today. I'm going to be streaming all week. You guys can check out my streaming schedule in the comments down below, in case you guys haven't seen that one yet. I really do want to make another stop motion tutorial. So right now I'm just trying to figure out how to put the string on these guys. I get most of my items from just figures that come with the items like ladders and tables. You could also buy separate ones from Ringside Collectibles. Oh, whoops, that was an accident picture. So I'm not really sure how that's going to come out, but I do have the string between Eddie, and then I have it on Eddie's wrist, but it goes up to Edge's shoulder. I'm just kind of testing it out. I might end up taking it off and removing it, and repositioning it to keep them a little bit more balanced, but so I can see that Eddie's positioning from the last picture is still too far up, so I have to adjust him. Any kind of power bomb like this is pretty difficult, like a sunset variation. I play on PC and Nintendo Switch. I have an Xbox and a PlayStation, but I mean, PC is just so much better. Oh, and I build my own PCs too. Okay, so I'm really trying to bring Edge out of this. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming into the chat and chatting. Definitely want to do as much as I can. I know a lot of people have different schedules to work with, so hopefully the more I do it, the more fans I can reach out to. Favorite WWE event? I'm not sure. There's a lot of good ones. I do like a lot of the NXT takeovers. I usually just record my screen and whenever I find clips for the commentary. So right now, just to show you guys, I was able to balance Edge's leg because right now this positioning is not correct, but I did manage to use Edge's leg in the last frame to push him down to get him in the correct positioning. Yeah, go ahead and film tomorrow whenever you have an animation out. You guys could be sure to share with me. I'd love to see all your guys' animation. Thanks for joining the stream, Roberto. See ya. So now that string that I had down below, I wrapped it against Edge's other shoulder. So I should have a better working now that I'm dropping him downward. It is 9:30 right now. I actually brought the string back to behind Eddie Guerrero now. I will be streaming tomorrow around the same time, 8 my time. And between every frame, I am moving Edge's legs and arms and his chest piece as he's coming down. Same with Eddie's, I'm moving his legs every frame. I think I need to move him a little bit forward on that frame. It might have been good, but I think it just needed to push him a little bit further. I do have an extra ring of these, and I did cut a hole in the middle. So when they come down, they do go through the ring. And I basically cut it just for stop motion. Yeah, I believe I have a video on one of my channels showing how the ring looks before when I cut it. I'm 26 now. And I did start when I was 13. I feel like that one was too blurry. So sometimes what I do is if I see they're shaking like you guys saw, I'll make them barely touch something like the ring, and then slowly bring them up, and that should stop the shakiness. Would I be willing to make more animation if WWE asked? Yeah. Thanks, I appreciate it. Sounds good. I will be streaming around this time tomorrow and all day on Wednesday. I believe Dragon Frame needs a camera or webcam. What match do I want to make but hesitant to make? That's a good question. A Royal Rumble. Because I don't want to use music in my videos, and I know a big part of Royal Rumbles is the music. That's part of the atmosphere. I feel like I might take away from it if I make it without, but yeah, I'll have to work around that one when I get there. Also, I guess tag team matches as well. Definitely ready for all day LKS. I'm probably never gonna give up on stop motion. I mean, let's be real. It's a passion of mine, so why would I give that up? Yeah, possibly. Path of Destruction would be a cool pay-per-view to make again, but it won't be on my list of shows to make for a while. Down the road, though. I also don't want to use other people's remixes without permission. If I ever gave up on making a stop motion video, um, yes, kind of. I mean, it's not like I really did it on purpose, really, but um, stop motion HD number 101 was originally a match. That's why it looks like a short intro to a hardcore match. That would have been a part 2 of the King of the Ring special. But I end up just not even completing King of the Ring, and I did have to move, so I don't have that set up anymore. Zomo's making his impact. Favorite game to play is definitely the Dark Souls series. Is this where he... Yeah, I'm making him land there. So now I'm going to take off the string right before this impact. How many animators from WFix have I met in person? I actually haven't met any of them. Nice. I remember the stick animation board. That was one of my favorite boards. So I am also going to kind of make it bounce. I will need string for that though. Yeah, I think it would have been a thing. It would have been like maybe gatherings or WrestleMania, but it was mostly the locations of WrestleMania. And everyone lives so far apart, and also in different countries, which is probably why it never happened. Am I gonna plan to make any animations outside? Yeah, I'll definitely make. I would make animations outside again, just for fun. Yup, the rope bounce is here. Wait, what was the Jordan question? And what do you mean jumping in and out of live? Yeah, sounds good. Just I'll definitely check out your animations when I get the chance. Have a good night. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, I'm not really sure about his monetization. I never really looked into it. G6W, I'll definitely check out your animations later on. So now I'm gonna put string on edge because I want him to bounce a little. I'm gonna have to edit that finger out. I'll just delete the frame now that I see it. And yeah, I could definitely check out your guys' stop motion. Thank you. I really appreciate it, John. My Instagram is in the description down below, as well as my cheap plug for my Patreon and my Twitch, and my Twitter, and the Discord. So hopefully, whoever's using the Discord, you guys, you guys all, if you guys are part of the community, go ahead and join. Share each other's videos, post on there, talk about, whatever. It's not just there for me to look at your guys' videos. I want you guys all to actually share each other's videos and check them all out, see how the community's like. So we could pretty much be, one big family on there. Um, I didn't really believe I would be. I just always wanted to help out as many people as I could. Because I know when I was starting, I didn't get the help that maybe I wish I got from a lot of the people I looked up to. So I always look at it in that way. I aspire to be what I was looking for, I guess. This frame is hard to do, by the way. Yeah, I think pig fed is just a whole different thing. There's nothing to hate. I'm not sure how this reaction is gonna go. Again, I'm kind of experimenting with the reaction. I wasn't to have him flip over, but I've done that reaction a couple of times, I feel. Nice. It's definitely it's hard to film. I'm not really sure what I expected really. Do I plan my matches before I start filming them? I don't actually. I like to film. I'll have things that I plan ahead, just spots in general. But usually I decide what I'm filming that specific night. Like I'll figure out what I want to film for that night and make sure I film that for that night. I agree with the strong connection for wrestling. It's pretty much this year that I really started getting back into it. Um, is I missed a lot of pay-per-views from 2015 to now, and well, 20 mostly 2016 to now, but I'm going back and rewatching them, and even though they weren't perfect, just I'm enjoying it so much more now. Plus, watching New Japan and AEW. I did pre-order all the AEW figures. Do I have a favorite animator? I mean, WWE Steve was one of my favorites. I just can't get this picture. The string I use is fishing line. I think the cinema. Well, I'm not sure if you're talking about cinematic matches or not, because if that was the case, it's kind of more a recent thing because of social distancing. Might be able to have Edgeland finally. I'm not a musician. I mean, I like to play the keyboard, but I'm out of practice. But I'm not a musician by any means. I mean, my take on 2020 is just it is what it is, and we just all got to do our best to do our part and keep our distance and just see how it goes in the future. Yeah, I just did a power bomb off the ladder. Oh, I got what you're saying now. I usually make it up as I go. I'll have certain spots I want to do. But usually I'll have I'll play around with the figures right before I film, and that's when I really figure out what I want to do. That's pretty cool, John. Definitely show me your work if you end up doing that. I do want to make full matches. I'm just waiting for figures to come from pre-order. So they won't get here until about August. So I'm probably doing single animations until then. I'm not sure what I want to do going forward. I definitely, I definitely do have a passion that lies in what I'm doing now. Um, at the same time, I also do enjoy managing, which is something that I'm trying to move up in the job that I'm in right now. It's something that I've always liked. I think I took a lot from W Figs and being the moderator. It's a very light thing, but I'm pretty much in charge of what I'm doing right now, and kind of want to move forward from that. But at the same time, I've always been a filmmaker since I was 8, and this is something I probably would never stop doing. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up going to school at some point for whatever position I want to look for, whether it be management and business um, or filmmaking. But those are pretty much where I'm stuck at right now. I could probably do a 450 at some point. Well, even if I'm not making matches, I definitely want to keep with LKS, even if it's just a single animation every now and then. I'm definitely not going to stop it. That's probably been my biggest regret over the last couple of years is not making as many videos as I probably should have. Um, I've thought about it, but I just never went with it because I didn't really know if anyone would send anything. So I think I'm done filming this animation, so we could definitely take a look at it right now. Just have to rearrange my camera setup. Hi. Just was setting myself back up again. Mm-hmm. Nice. Um, so I'm going to see how this animation came out. Let's see. Tell me if the preview Tell me if the preview shows up, because it might not. So did animation show up on your guys' screen, or did it look like a freeze frame? Okay. So yeah, so this is stop motion 135 6. I forgot already. 136. So it did take almost 2 hours to film, an hour and a half of filming. The only thing would be I will let it my hand out. I was really trying to film it without my hand in that one frame, but the string wasn't long enough, so I couldn't do that. So we will take a look at this. Probably make it a little bit brighter. So right now it is set to 12.5 frames. It seems like the last time and this time you guys kind of like 15 frames. So this is at 15 frames now. Um, I think maybe the fall I could keep at 15 frames, and the rest I could keep it at 12.5. I think for this one I kind of like 12.5, but uh, I could always mix the frame rates together. Will I do more animation on this stream? No, unfortunately, this is gonna be nearing the end of this stream. Doing one animation tonight. Tomorrow I will be streaming and doing another animation around this time as well. From 8 to 10 Pacific time. Um, but on Wednesday I will be filming all day and seeing how many animations we can pull out. Let's see. So when I take a look at this, so the beginning could have used a few more. I was having trouble on the jump, so that's something I could definitely, I definitely should have had a few more frames on bending his legs. Uh, they were falling over at this point, as you guys saw in the stream. Um, but then here's a transition into falling, and then he carries him. So there's Eddie by himself, and then when he grabs onto Edge, now they're stuck together. I have Eddie bend his knees right before the impact, and then I have Edge do a bounce, like he actually lifts off the ground, and it looks like Eddie also slides a bit, so that kind of sucks. Um, but I mean, yeah, not every animation's gonna be perfect. You just gotta work on those things. Thanks for stopping by on the live stream. While I take suggestions on animations, I will always take suggestions into consideration. But I'm usually gonna go with whatever I'm feeling creative and what I want to make. But I'll always take suggestions. So I am gonna end the stream here. I will be editing this maybe on Wednesday during the long live stream. Thanks for joining XWE. Hopefully you guys could join the next stream. Um, but yeah, I really enjoyed having you guys here. I will be doing a gaming live stream in about an hour from now. So if you guys want to catch that, you guys can follow me on Twitch at LoserKings007. Links are in the description. We will be playing Dying Light, but of course, um, whatever you guys want to do. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the animating live stream. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Take care.